Well, hey there, Cancer. Welcome to Zen Tarot. My name is Julie. I'm going to do a tarot card reading for you, Cancer. So I'm going to see what kind of energy is headed toward you. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you'd like a personal reading from me, all of that information is in the description box below. And just a reminder, this is a general tarot card reading for the sign of Cancer anywhere in your chart, or if you're just checking in on a Cancer, you are also very welcome here. It just might not resonate with everyone, but welcome, Cancer. Let's see what is going on with you. I want to get you a black tarot card. I want to see what kind of shadow work Cancer is dealing with. What's going on with Cancer? Cancer, I'm a Cancer rising, so I'm curious, what kind of shadow work are we dealing with right now, Spirit? Shadow work for Cancer. Ooh, the Ace of Cups, new beginning in love, and the Five of Cups. Wow, look at this, dealing with disappointment or loss here, some kind of heart's fulfillment or some kind of desire that you had that just kind of fell away or slipped away here. So dealing with disappointment with the Five of Cups, that's been the shadow work for you. Feeling a little bit defeated here, not getting to that holy grail. And the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Wow, look at this. Maybe somebody that's very sharp-tongued, or somebody that just speaks their mind and that just feels kind of crushing to you. Maybe you're not liking these words that are coming at you. That just feels like, like a kick to the gut maybe. Let's see what that's all about. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what kind of animal spirit guide is walking in the ether with Cancer. What kind of animal spirit guide is walking with Cancer, Spirit? Cancer. Ooh, the peacock has to do with your confidence, with your self-worth here. It is my voice just as important? Are my needs just as important here? There's the bear on the bottom of the deck. You've been living in hibernation here, kind of biding your time, or gathering resources that you think that you might need. Look at this, on a quest for worthiness here, on a quest for esteem here, self-esteem. Yeah, I love that. I love that, because you're searching for it. You will find it, and you will be able to put these King of Swords in their place, right? You'll have the right words. I feel like when I get really, really angry or really upset, or somebody is really coming at me, I turn into a blubbering fool. I never have the words to defend myself because I'm so hurt that I start crying. And then that makes me feel very weak and vulnerable. So I feel like that's what's happening here, is that's, you got so caught up in the emotions, or so caught up in how you were feeling in the moment, that you didn't have the words. And that's why the King of Swords is kind of in the challenge here. But you're finding this beautiful voice, this voice to speak through the tears, the voice to speak through the emotion here. It's making you very strong and balanced here, because the words are just kind of flowing. You're opening up your throat and you're just kind of letting it flow here. Zen Tarot card for Up in the Ether for the sign of Cancer. What's going on with Cancer? Look at that. It almost fell right into place. The Queen of Wands sharing. I mean, look at this fire. Talk about confidence. Talk about knowing who you are and what you want and what your worth is. I mean, she just demands respect here. She's earned it, though. She's earned it. A lot of people going around like the King of Swords demanding respect without earning it here. So the Queen of Wands is a little bit different. She's really earned the respect. So she's drawn those boundaries, those lines in the sand that people just will not cross with her, because she's earned that. She's earned her place there. So this is beautiful. This is you earning your place at the table now, having a seat at the table where your voice is heard. Through the emotion, it's not like you've been able to tamper. I mean, you're Cancer after all. You're very emotional, very much caught up in the feels here. But you're able to speak very clearly through that. And it's so endearing to those around you, because they see the strength you have. They see how caught up you are in this cause. And yet you're able to speak so clearly through it. So you're an inspiration to others who don't really feel like they have that voice. Look at this, beyond illusion. Again, this has everything to do with your third eye and your throat chakra here, opening up the floodgates, opening up the vocal cords here to just let your soul sing here. It doesn't need your brain input, right? It doesn't need that programming input, that embedded code, DNA code speaking, because that's filled with emotion and rage and oppression and suppression here. You're looking for freedom, for the freedom to speak clearly, for the freedom to speak loud enough for those to hear and not get caught up, not have it get stuck in the throat, stuck in the craw there. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see what you're thinking about right now. What is on your mind, Cancer? What are you thinking about? What do you want to talk about? What does Cancer want to talk about, Spirit? What does Cancer want to talk about? The King of Swords. Let's talk about the King of Swords. King of Swords is very, very brilliant, very bright, very smart, but can be very cutting because he has a very clear goal of where he's going. He's the navigator. He's the leader here. So it doesn't take too much input from others here. It doesn't need the peanut gallery to tell him what a good job he's doing. He knows he's doing a good job. So that can be good and bad. The leader is stepping up here. Somebody is stepping up here and taking control here, but they're shutting all the other voices down, all the other opinions down. So maybe that is you, or that someone around you, but you're just stepping into this new seat at the table where all voices are heard. And this King of Swords energy is, I'm thinking of King Arthur and the round table here, where there is no corner, there is no head of the table, there is no leader, and this leader is not going to like that. This leader wants to be at the head of the table, wants to have the final voice here. So I want to see what happens to that energy. Tell me about this King of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords in Cancer's reading here. Tell me more about the King of Swords. Hanged Man, this person's been in control for quite some time. Probably 12 years is when the status quo shifted, or when they started getting a little louder because maybe they felt like their voice wasn't heard here. So it's been a long time, but the Hanged Man always sees a different perspective because of the hanging upside down, of seeing everything differently for so long here. So your vision has just adjusted, your eyes have just adjusted here. You also are coming out of this cave where you've been very quiet. You haven't used your voice in a while. So it's almost like practicing. It's like the flute, right? It sounds so weird at first, and then you get kind of the rhythm of it, where your breath is, where the tone is, where the sound, the vibration is going here. So yeah, so there's a voice that's getting shut down, and there's other voices that are getting attention here, that are getting at this round table here. What's the resistance in the mind space? What's the challenge in the mind space for Cancer? What is the challenge? I saw the High Priestess. Strength. Wow, look at this Leo energy coming into the mix here. So the challenge has been finding that voice through the emotion, through the stuckness here. I'm thinking of the word verklempt, right? Just keep getting verklempt. That's how I'm feeling when I'm sitting in those situations where I feel powerless. I just shut down. I just start blubbering, right? It's just who I am, but I'm learning to let that be, let that happen, and then speak anyway from the heart, and just kind of push that emotion to the side here. That's what strength is all about. Doing it in spite of the pain, in spite of the fear here, doing it anyway. So becoming the King of Cups on your own, this is the King of Swords, but I'm picturing the King of Cups on his own little island here. It's easy to rule your own kingdom with a party of one, right? Or a party of two, which is the way the King of Swords likes it, because then he can exert full control. But when you're inviting other voices in, when you're inviting other opinions in, you know, there's power in numbers here, and those loudest voices, those energies that are just so harsh and in our face, just kind of start moving to the background here. They can't be heard anymore. Interesting. Future thought for Cancer. Future thought for Cancer. Future thought. I saw the Queen of Wands want to come out here. The Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Look at you walking away. It's just not serving your purpose to keep fighting that fight, to keep trying to stand up for yourself, or to keep trying to prove that they're wrong about you here. That just keeps glaring the problem right in your face. It's really time to walk away from the proving your own theory, or proving your own right to be here, or proving that you should have a voice here. You're done with this. You're done with this. If you can't hear me, I'm going to go to another tribe. I'm going to go to another arena here to speak, because it's just too heartbreaking. It's too heartbreaking when you've got this much passion and emotion, and you're trying to convey something, and somebody just sees the weakness. They see your kindness as weakness. They see your doubtfulness, your insecurity as failure here, that you don't stand. You know, I keep hearing in my mind right now, a man who stands for nothing falls for everything here. You have stood for your causes here. You have stood for your rights here. And it just feels like it got shut down, or somebody just shut you down. And so you're moving away from that. You're just realizing I'm never going to win that. Never going to win that. You're walking away from it. Slow moving energy here, especially with the Hanged Man and the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is really slow moving energy, but it's solid energy. It's not this volatility or this vitriol. Sometimes you're walking away from just a vitriolic situation here. And yeah, a lot of rats in the kitchen there, Cancer. and seeping through into the mind space, letting that fear get in there. It's just time to put that shield up and not let that fear that the King of Swords is trying to shove down your throat here, not consume that. Cannot consume that. Just there's so many other cups to drink from. There's so many other rabbit holes to go down. Look at you, the creator, now with the Magician energy on the bottom of the deck. You've got strength right in the middle of your mind space. So you are becoming very, very strong-minded here. And that's what you need to defeat this darkness, to defeat these words of insecurity and fear and just the sky is falling. It's just enough. You don't care. You're just really, really walking away from that King of Swords. Tell me about the heart space for Cancer. Tell me what Cancer is feeling right now. What is Cancer feeling right now? Good God, look at this. The world, the end of that cycle, the brand new beginning of something else here. I love this, Cancer. Finally, you're letting this end. You're closing it out. You're bidding it farewell and moving on. You're moving on into your happy place, moving on into peace and security and confidence and strength. I love that. Look at this. My God, look at this reciprocity coming in, this rest for you. But the end of a cycle, the brand new beginning, something new coming for you, the Wheel of Fortune, a brand new stroke of luck. It's just your stars have changed, Cancer, and it's because you stood your ground. You did not eat what they were trying to shove down your throat here. It just had to go. It had to go. It was stealing you of your power here, just robbing you of your power here. So you're taking a break right now, taking a rest. You're at a little bit of a crossroads. You're coming out of this kind of hibernation, this isolation. You're trying to find your voice. It's like the toddler stumbling that keeps falling, trying to find the balance here because you have this brand new day ahead of you, this brand new cycle. Look at the abundance. Look at the security. This is the Taurus energy coming in for you, Cancer. The security. The security. You have everything you need. Everything you need. And you're realizing that. You're realizing that this is equal now. I've moved into equality now. And look at the Queen of Cups. Now you're able to give of your heart and your soul and your everything you have here. You're not so protected. You're not so holding on for dear life here. Just really freeing. Real freedom here. Real freedom in the heart space. God, do I love this heart space and the mind space. Look at this purging out, this purification by fire. I'm going to burn it all down. I'm going to burn it all down so I can have this rebirth and this do-over, this start over while I'm still here, right? Right? You don't always have to physically die to be reborn here. That's what rebirth is all about. And look at this with the 10 of Cups. The happy card comes in. I have everything I need. Oh God, so grateful, so grateful. Such a gracefulness that you're really appreciating, especially after this 10 of Swords, you know, this harshness that was thrown at you. Wow, Cancer. All right, what's in the foundation? What is this all about for Cancer? What's in the situation here? In the daily for Cancer. My God, these cards are just flying, but look at you. Armageddon out of here. You're just done. You're done with the end times. You're done with the revelations. You're done. You're done. It's like it is what it is. I'm going to go find my happiness. I'm going to go find my bliss. I don't know what that is yet. It's either this way or that way, but I'm not staying where I am. I am not staying where I am just to get heartbroken and defeated and shut down and told what to do and told how to feel and told how to think here with this King of Swords just really dominating your energy here. It's just absolutely beautiful, Cancer. This is a beautiful getaway, a beautiful escape into independence, into peace, into harmony here. My God, I mean, there you are. There you are. Two of Swords, you are at this crossroads. I mean, look at this blaring crossroads. Which way will I go? Either way, it's a win-win because you're out of the stuck, you're out of the norm here. You're changing things up here. This is your new normal here. You are strong. You are roaring to go, raring to go now onto this new path of independence, freedom from the fear, freedom of the fear of speaking up, like freedom of the fear of getting in trouble or paying consequences for having an opinion, or being ridiculed, or just this freedom of insecurity, of doubt, of just really not trusting yourself because things didn't go the way you had thought they were going to go, right? I'm seeing all these psychics on YouTube just, my God, devastated because they thought the US election was going to go a different way. And the devastation they feel, not because it went the other way, but because they're feeling like they can't trust spirit now. They're feeling like they lost that connection. Why would you guide me wrong? Why would you guide me this direction? And then, we all come into this understanding that everybody has this karma going on. You can't control this. Even hearing this reading could change your outcome here, right? All we need is that seed, that nugget of information to run in a different direction with, to make those hard left turns when we're not expecting to. That's what energy is all about. That's what life is all about. There has to be surprises, or else we would have no miracles, right? Everything would just be predicted. Everything would be the same here. There would be no surprises here. So yeah, don't be defeated. Be happy that there's still surprises left, because that means miracles can happen. It can happen, and you can't always predict them. And why would you want to? Oh my goodness, my doggy is backwards sneezing. Then again, come here. Well, there's a surprise. See? He's choking on his own spit, and right, that's how it happens. I swear to God, that's the way I'm going to die. I'm going to choke on my own spit as I get older. What is that? What's the challenge in the foundation? That Two of Pentacles. This crossroads is just so blatant in your face right now. You know you're at a crossroads. Either you're looking at the new year, 2025, and deciding, what am I going to bring with me? What am I going to leave behind? I'm going to leave the chaos behind. I'm going to leave that high alert, that red alert, that sense of urgency behind. It's just fear. Look at that with the devil on the split there. It's just simply fear, and I can't let it control my life any longer. I can't really believe that I'm better off this way, to stay where I am, right? Don't move. Maybe they won't see me. Maybe they won't hear me. It's just, I'm so tired of being that fly on the wall. I'm going to fly out there and I'm going to show that devil that you're not tempting me any longer. I'm not tempted by the money. I'm not tempted by the fame. I'm not tempted by the power. I understand where power mongering leads to, and I'm not going for that. That's not what I want. So be gone with you, devil. What's your advice? What's your advice in the foundation for Cancer here? What is your advice? Look at this. Bring it together. Bring it together. Sit at that round table. Look at the round here. It's just time to sit at the round table, to have nobody in charge, nobody in control of your feelings, nobody in control of your emotions here. Not even the physical you-ness that gets in your own way. Like I was talking about, every time I'm feeling, somebody's going to let go. Somebody's going to fire me. Somebody's going to break up with me. Somebody's, and those hard conversations. And I just don't have the words. I'm learning how to let myself cry, let myself be emotional, and speak anyway. Just understand, okay, I'm an ugly crier. But they can laugh at me later. I need to get this out. So yeah. Moving from the square table to the round table, moving from this is the way it's going to happen to let's hear what the possibilities are. Let's hear what everyone's opinion is on this. Let's open this up for discussion here. So I'm loving this. All right, any last words? The Knight of Wands, look at that dragon on the shore there, that you shall not pass here. It's like the Truman Show, right? There's an end to this, and you're there. You're at the end of the world here. You're at the end of your world here, and you're just breaking through. You're breaking through that sky to see what's on the other side of it now. So ignore the dragon. Ignore the man behind the curtain. He has no power. That great Oz has no power except the belief in him, the belief that he has power. So that's what you got to strip away. And it just kind of squelches that dragon's fire. It just kind of squelches that bullying, that, there's going to be consequences to pay, Cancer. You're going to get in trouble. That feeling is just like, let that go. Who? By who? Who's going to get me in trouble? Who's going to tell on me, right? Look at this move into the 10 of Pentacles. Yes, yes, yes. I love this. Freedom from the fear here. Freedom from that devil energy. You can't do this without me. You can't move on without me. Nor do you want to. It's just time to kick that energy to the curb here and move on. All right, good for you, Cancer. I think I will leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you haven't subscribed already, free to you. Just hit that bell. You can be notified of my next reading. Cancer, I'm sending you all my love and light, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.